Hi, I'm Capong and I'm at home. And I believe you guys are at home as well. Because of COVID-19, everyone has been begged to stay at home at this moment of time. It is bad for society, it is bad for mankind, but staying at home is not that bad. Although I'm no expert at this, but I am working from home most of the time. And this will be a great content, not great. It is a content that I want to do based on my experience on what you guys can do during this quarantine during the restricted movement order. Let's begin. So number one, the things that you can do at your home are the things that you're supposed to do maybe weeks ago or months ago. Cleaning your house, for example, sorting out all the documents like ASB, like Saham, like everything, paying bills, do your invoices, all those stuffs. This is the time that you should cherish because it is the time for you to not procrastinate anymore. Oh, tak ada masa lah nak buat ni, tak ada masa lah nak buat tu. This is the masa that you guys are talking about. But probably not the things that you desire which requires human engagement, such as gunting rambut ke apa benda, but it is the thing that you can do at home, and that's number one. Now number two is all about the toys that you have in your home. Most of you guys probably had, pick up a guitar before and learn one or two songs, learn one or two chords. I believe this is the best time for you guys to pick it up again. Just play some simple stuff. Or maybe you can do some music covers, who knows? What I'm saying is that in you guys' home, there are probably a lot of things, something like memories. Maybe you played basketball during your school years, but you haven't touched it for 15 years. Maybe a skateboard, maybe a remote helicopter. Everyone has a hobby and everyone has their own personal skills, which probably they are still doing it. They probably left it for years. Because to be honest with you guys, without these things at home, you guys will feel lost. Because these things kind of represents your identity for the past years. Maybe during school, maybe during your college years. Why don't you just do it again now? Cherish it and enjoy. Now, when you guys are around my age, which is in your 30s, most of the people around my age, they all started to do this. I mean reading, and that includes myself. And most of people, they want to incorporate reading habits or reading behavior into their, pastime activities, but not all people succeed in doing it. Usually they will put it like in a New Year resolutions and things like that. But here I am, wanna encourage you guys to take up reading. This is actually a good book. This is actually a funny book. Trevor Noah is a really good comedian from the US, and this book pretty much explains his journey to become the comedian that he is now. He won the Grammy. He actually born in South Africa where there's conflict in racisms, in religions, in families. It is a really good book, and there are a bunch of good books. Probably you guys also discover, maybe want to read. Usually what I kind of observe how my friends doing it, they kind of force themselves to read a book. So here's a tip that I learned it myself. Try to pick the book that maybe you're into. I chose this because it is a fun book. This guy is funny, so I'm into it. And the way I'm putting myself into reading, I treat reading as a sort of meditation. Something similar to this is a me time, which is only me and this world. So trust me, it is a really soothing experience for you to read a book. And I believe most of the CEOs, most of the successful people nowadays, all of them taking up reading as well into their daily activities. Move on to number 4. Okay, this is... How can the lighting be bad? Alright, so as for number 4, the best thing that you can do staying at home will always be, regardless if you're working, regardless if you're a student, is binge watching. Now, the famous medium for you to binge watch is on Netflix. And there are a bunch of stuffs out there. If you're into comedies, if you're into drama, if you're into action movies. And here's a tip for you guys. Comedies is the best form for me to binge watch. And what else for comedies if not sitcom? You can watch Friends, Modern Family. If on Netflix, there are a lot of comedies or sitcoms that you can watch. And it is a really good form of binge watching because you are having fun, having a laugh with your loved ones or with your families. We'll move on to number 5. By the way, this is Philosophy Copy. It's also a great movie from Indonesia. You guys have to watch this because they are in production for Philosophy Copy number 3. Yeah, you guys have to watch number 2 juga. Let's make another episode on that. Now, this is for my Muslim brothers and sisters out there. Yeah, we're staying at home doesn't mean that we're, have a lot of free times. But there's an opportunity for us, to manage our times to fit the things that we're supposed to do as a Muslim. Reading Al-Quran or mengaji. And I do practice reading the Al-Quran or mengaji almost every day, at least a page or two. It doesn't take long really, it's just, like 5 minutes of your time. Yeah, I'm not saying that you only can do this at your home, but right now, it is a great reminder for us to go back to this. You know what I mean? Kalau yang dah pernah khatam, yeah, you guys can read it again. And maybe after all this RMO is over, you guys can still continue it after you guys back at the office. And when we're talking about things to do, why not this? But I guess number 6 is the most important part. Number 6, the things that you should do when you're at home, especially for those with families, spend some time with them. For all the busy parents out there, this is a privilege for you guys. Finally, you can spend some time cooking proper meal for your families. Finally, this is the time where you can properly talk to your children about stuff, about schools. For me, I am living alone. That's why I have all these toys. I have my own schedule or activities that I'm doing to fill my time. But to anyone of you guys who have someone at your home, cherish them, Main Monopoly ke apa, main Taiti, I don't know. Taiti is not really a family game. And plus, during these bad times, families are the ones that you can rely on to. And when compared to the toys or stuffs that I can do to a human contact or engagement with families or your brothers and sisters, man, they're so different. When was the last time that you have a proper family fun time in your own house? Tak kira lah pergi Disneyland ke apa, it's just a holiday. Holiday is always temporary. But yeah, bringing some positive vibe in the family, that is the key of happiness. But anyway, that's it for me today. And this is me just rambling about the things that my experience in working from home. Probably different from you guys, but this is my take. Some basic simple things. I'm not going extreme, such as buying some electric skateboard or doing some extreme stuff. It's just some generic bunch of stuff that you guys can do. Yeah, like this one and this one. But during this catastrophe, I do hope that everyone is taking care of themselves. It is getting scarier out there. The numbers keep on increasing, and every day there will be 3 digits of numbers of cases, and it is a crazy world out there. This will keep us sane, will keep us human. Thank you so much you guys for watching. This is another day and this is another video. Don't forget to have fun.